My name is Akilimali, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Smartcore Enterprise Limited. We are literally an education technology social enterprise. We do a lot of things, but mostly focused on the secondary school students, so meaning the youth between the age of 14 to 17. We have a platform which allows them to actually access the digital learning resources anytime and anywhere. These resources are in forms of videos, animations, and interactive quizzes. The company was actually founded in 2017, literally when I was just graduated from university. Why we founded Smartcore actually started when I was actually in secondary school. We had some challenges. We didn't have teachers for some of the core subjects. We didn't have a school library. We didn't have computer access. So all these kind of challenges which are actually mostly available in most of the public schools. So I went to a public school and I couldn't find any resources for learning. So that's where actually sparked to me like maybe we can do something about this. Back then I had no idea maybe I can just do something around technology, around transforming education, improving the access and quality of the education. So that's why it actually drove me. Then I went to university and I actually went to study ICT. From there I realized immediately that I can use technology to actually solve the issue which I actually identified about almost 10, 12 years ago. Since we were founded in 2017, so far our innovation, our product, our solution actually reached more than 500,000 learners. We have seen students improving their grade by almost 80%. We have seen some students who actually change their interest from like maybe art subjects to science subjects, which has been like not happening for the past few years. So the impact has been there. We have been seeing it and it has been growing over and over again, and we are happy for that. We are working with different stakeholders, government schools, private schools, but also we have been working with the government and other corporates and other even multinational organizations to actually help us to bring this innovation to life. I'm definitely proud of my team. I think they're doing an amazing work. They've been doing a lot of field work, which is difficult sometimes. They're going to very remote areas with no access to anything, no power, no internet, nothing. Most of our field work involves like going outside to the schools, to where students actually are. And as a social enterprise, one of our vision is to actually reach the marginalized community. Of course, everybody asks like if you are going to the rural areas, so how these people are going to use the technology. One of the biggest features that our platform actually works offline. So it doesn't matter you have internet or not, so as long as you have one computer, maybe in one projector, students can actually learn through our platform. Our direct vision is actually to reach at least 10 million learners across sub-Saharan Africa. Right now, we are primarily working on Tanzania, but we also started exploring Kenya, Uganda, and even Rwanda, figuring out how can we scale our innovation toward that market. We are trying to make sure that we reach as many students as possible, but also creating the most significant impact in education, at the same time generating employment, generating incomes to make sure that everybody can grow, but also do more impact on that. I think seeing the impact we are creating, for me, is always inspiring me. So it doesn't matter it's either in education, in technology, in any other social innovation or social community development issues. I always get inspired when I see something is changing in our community. So for me, that's what actually makes me wake up in the morning and say like, I need to go to work. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, but as long as it's creating the impact, for me, it's amazing. Yeah. Hear about Exchange almost 2 years ago, like learn more about what Exchange do, and it was amazing. It was very interesting for me, and it was actually eye-opening to tell me like what can I get out of Exchange, but also what can I contribute on that aspect. That actually gave me a clear picture of how we can improve. So now I'm looking forward to get more experts who come in to intervene to some of the areas. We identified a lot of areas including the marketing part, strategy part, even the tech part of it. So definitely we are looking forward to work more with Exchange. A few years ago I was like literally maybe 1 or 2, 3 education technology company, but now I can, top of my head, I can mention about 10, 15. The technology sector has been one of the most growing sectors in the country, but also at the same time the education part of it, like the government now trying to push the agenda on how they can use technology to deliver quality education. I think the government now has been doing a lot of work in terms of trying to put some policies which actually encourage entrepreneurship, encourage innovations around all other sectors.